Welcome to our Transfer Live Inactive Football TV. We miss you guys. A whole lot of stories coming up big. Manchester United have sealed Mason Mount, and there's a new song that Manchester United fans have sung for Mason Mount and saying the dreams he had in Chelsea are in the theatre of dreams. What would you have to say about the new song for Mason Mount?
Well, that song is too early because he have not yet proven himself, and him taking over number 7 JC, which is very hard for a club like Manchester United, because we all know that 7 JC is a very big burden on most players. That when we are seeing most players that award that number 7 and struggle. So I think, quite personally, I think he's quite going to do well, but not as we expect. Now we shouldn't just have that much expectation on him, but I think he's going to do well. And that song, I think maybe with time to come, we will see if it is going to come to the Addis.
Yeah, Manchester United have lacked an agile and mobile midfielder, and he has all those capabilities to perform because those are his high quality. What do you think of him adding to your team? How do you see your midfield going into the season?
Like even before he came to Manchester United, I used to tell my Chelsea brother here that I like Mount. Like even if I don't really like his play, I like the way he press ball. He reminds me of Andre Herrera, the way he likes that ginger and press. So with Mount in your team, you will be very sure of you having that high press, which Retahang has always displayed his tactics. So I think he's going to be a very good player for Manchester United, and considering that Edison is now old plus his health issue, so I think he's a very good player for Manchester United, and he's going to do well for Manchester United.
Okay, I have to come to Mr. Wilson. How would you feel? Manchester United just sang a song for Mason Mount and said the dreams he had in Chelsea are in the theatre of dreams. Is that a spite to Chelsea Football Club, or how do you see that?
I don't see this as anything. I know this is a football, and now we are in transfer market. In transfer market, anything can happen.
Yes.
Especially mathematical issues. He has already decided to leave Chelsea. Fine and good. Let him go to Manchester United. It's a good sign for Manchester United, if I may say. I know that I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not happy Mount going, but the way Mount did to Chelsea, all Chelsea fans around, all of us were angry. Even yesterday, it was I went to Chelsea side. I was reading some things. I noticed something at front of somebody that some of Chelsea fans are even burning Mason Mount jersey. They are really tearing the jersey apart. So the way that man did to Chelsea showed that he has never been loyal to Chelsea.
But he came out to say he discovered that he has no future with the club. Did you feel the club made it known to him that he has no future, or the incoming manager actually made it known to him that he's not in his plans?
I don't think so, because even Pochettino even called him and saying that he wanted his team, but he has already decided to leave. So there's nothing the coach can do. So it's better for him to go down and to play in a team whereby you are playing and your mind is not there. So there's no.
So are you trying to say Mason Mount is lying? Because he said
this is
by his words.
Footballer lie a lot, so I believe that he's lying. So he's lying. Even the video he made, if you look at that video, he said telling us about that video has been made about a month back before the video displayed. So show that he has already.
He knew that he was leaving Chelsea.
The loyalists that Chelsea have, that I believe that Chelsea have, is Aspley. Look at yesterday when Chelsea gave him terminated his contract. He was happy. He came to Stamford Bridge. He was making he was crying. The emotion was there. And
he's a Chelsea legend.
Yes, and everybody saw the reason why Caesar left. Even if Caesar comes to Stamford Bridge anytime, he will come there without paying ticket. He's a legend of the club. So he showed this is the kind of player that we have been lacking. And I believe that what Pochettino wants to do now, he wants the player that will play for the badge, not for money. He has already said it, that any player he signs now is a player that will play for the badge, not for any other.
Brighton Football Club are demanding £100 million for Casado, the same way Arsenal spent for Rice, and also the same way you spent for Enzo Fernandez. What do you think about that deal for your football club?
I saw the news yesterday, but I believe the Chelsea Football Club will not trigger that clause. I know, I'm certain. They cannot trigger. They can't give Brighton £100 million for Casado. It's not possible.
Is Casado worth £100 million?
I don't think so. He just let me say, 2-season player. He has not really proven. It's Brighton pressure and Chelsea pressure is not the same. You might come to Chelsea and you will not play anything. That's one thing about the big club factor and the money they triggered for you. So I pray for the Canaries to perform well in Arsenal, because if you sign a player big money, you will need a big expectation from him. So Casado, for Chelsea to buy Casado £100 million, I don't think so. Just have already offered €70 million plus €10 million add-ons.
Yeah, I'm going to come back to you. Arsenal have been superbly in the market. Declan Rice today will be having his medicals with Timber, whom it was rumored that he was invited by Eric Ten Hag for a special meeting when he played the finals in Manchester City. And it looks like he has betrayed Manchester United to go to Arsenal. And also, do you think Arsenal mean business heading into the new season?
Well, there is a lot of speculation online, so you won't believe most everything you see. Last season, we are the one who was supposed to sign. I think it was even more cheaper than what you guys were supposed to sign. But I just say that they cannot be selling the whole of the player to Manchester United. It's as if Ten Hag is coming back to take both his players. So after they have given us Martinez, so that deal was off. Manchester United have never made interest known for him this season. That was from last season.
But he was found in your game.
He can come to watch his boss. Most players does it. He's not the first person to do it.
Not a player you were linked to in the previous.
No.
You are that. See.
And they were specially.
I can go with what Mr. Caleb said. No, see, Mr. Caleb said something that most players come to watch their boss play. Just like last season, just like Timo Werner came to watch this season's game. It doesn't mean that he's still a player. He's no more a player. But see, even the 2 years with the club, he still loves the club because he believes that the club gave him what he had missed.
In the case of Timo Werner, it's a different case. We are talking about a player who was rumored to be a Manchester United player. Coming to watch a Manchester United
Mr. Jerry, for me, I've never made mention of us being interested in Timber this season. The defender we are all keen to sign was Kim.
What was he doing in Manchester United, Manchester City final in the FA Cup?
So you should come and watch match again. I'm surprised with this. Let's not talk about this thing. Manchester United never interested in Timber this season. We have the Butcher there, and we know even Butcher has a better statistics than Timber in Ajax. I know you don't know this one, but then after this live show, you got to going back to the Rice. I think it's a very good signing for Arsenal. If considering the young age and he has a lot of time to play. I like the squad of Arsenal. I see them doing well next season. But I don't see them. I'm seeing them competing for the trophy again next season. But now this is where we come about experience and management. Likewise, I'm not even be surprised at the end of the season that Arteta is going to go because with all these big signings, if he doesn't deliver, he's going to be sacked. So considering the transfer market, Arsenal are doing quite well in the transfer market. I think for now. And I think they have got to all they need to head over to the pre-season and to the next season.
Okay, but I disagree with you that Arsenal will be left empty-handed. Arsenal was the best team in the league last season, despite Man City heroes. I just want to let you know that Arsenal lacked what we call team depth, which we also spoke about it in our previous sections. Now, Arsenal have acquired team depth, which will prove so vital. We know Liverpool are strengthening, but I bet you I'm going to put all my money in the bank for Arsenal to come home with the Premier League this season.
Well, I've been a football lover for a very long time. I can guarantee you that most times squad doesn't guarantee you trophy. So it happened to Manchester United when we signed Jadon Sancho, we signed Keep, Van der Beek, everyone said Manchester United is going to be hot with the likes of Ronaldo. We ended up not playing well. It has happened to Chelsea. Chelsea has gathered one or few people. We say Chelsea are going to be fired this season. At the end, they still struggle. So
not the Arsenal project.
It has also happened to Liverpool.
On a project.
Liverpool signed few or two. We signed Melo, signed Nunes. At the end of the day, they still struggle. So signing is different and being
what you are missing here is Arsenal are undergoing a process. Even the Liverpool you talk, when they were undergoing a process, they were signing players little by little. They matched in that process. They won the Premier League.
Can you just admit that? Let's talk about Liverpool now. It's just this last season that Klopp has started signing big names. Before, when he came to this, how much did they sign Mohamed Salah was? I think it was 40 or 50 million that time. They were signing just few players. The closest player for him then was Virgil van Dijk.
Salah had a low market value back then.
It was Virgil van Dijk. So you will compare what Klopp did then and what Arteta is doing now because
the market is different.
That's why I said the market is different. So that's why it is. So it took one or two players time to adapt to the team, and you know this is a different league. Why Mohamed Salah was quite different because he has already played for this
Declan Rice is Premier League tested.
He's Premier League tested, but not in a big team. The pressure have not. Do you know that the money, market value in him, when the pressure start coming to him,
Declan Rice will perform superbly. Watch out for him.
I'm not. I didn't say he's not going to perform well.
Watch out.
If you check, Mourinho has a better statistics than him. Consider has a better statistics than him. Rodri has a better statistics than him. This season with a player that is having 1 year contract.
With a team that you just thought that is not.
If it was Chelsea now, you guys could have crucified them. Enzo Fernandez was having about 5 years contract for that 100 million. This is a player that have 1 year contract. It's not up to 1 year from now to June. It's up to from now to January. It's not up to 1 year again.
That's what we need. You are complaining. So, I'll meet you in the season.
Okay, no wahala.
During the season, I'll remind you.
No wahala.
Keep on complaining. You that people have been wasting money buying flops up and down. 85 million flops. Manchester United have not bought a player with big money and that player have performed before. All of them have ended flops, starting from Paul Pogba.
Not only Manchester United, is all-round club.
Yes.
Though they don't even emphasize it to Manchester United because Arsenal had the one said they sent it on loan.
Nicolas Pepe. His payment was spread among 45 years. No, Manchester United pay immediately.
Even if it's 10 years or 15 years, as long as his player is expensive, it's expensive.
I think that is the worst Arsenal signing in short. What's the worst signing in football?
I don't think so.
Compared with that of Paul Pogba.
So that's how the transfer is
had the trophy in Man U.
Pepe had the trophy in Arsenal. He took the FA Cup too. Pepe took the FA Cup too.
So you guys are really emphasizing on FA Cup.
For the past 7 seasons, we have finished above Manchester United in the Premier League. Just so you know.
For past 7 seasons, you have not won the Champions League. Then how do you finish above Manchester United?
When last did you go to the Champions League? When last were you in the Champions League?
For past 7 seasons, you have not won the Champions League. Champions League, the Europa League.
Ronaldo, it was just last season.
Which last season?
Yeah, last season.
Okay, it's last season.
Yes.
Who took you guys to the Champions League? Who took you guys to the Champions League?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Press now.
Okay, a technician, the white-head technician. Yeah, we have a whole lot of transfer news here. Kylian Mbappe, the man of the hour, has now been linked to Kylian Mbappe. And also been rumored that Liverpool have put a bid worth £200 million for Kylian Mbappe.
Well, him coming to Arsenal, I don't have any problem with it though. But I know Arsenal cannot afford him. That's just the fact. Because if you guys continue spending like this now, you remember the FFA financial play that is going to hold you people. Okay, probably I don't even think he's coming to England. If he was even going to come to England, it would have been Man City. Man City right now don't need him. So I think Madrid is the best suitable option for him to go. Or even Liverpool did not qualify Champions League now, so I could say Liverpool is in contact with that. But since they did not qualify for Champions League, I think Madrid only have the higher stand. Or if the Qatar and buy mine, then I can say Manchester United is among.
You didn't even want to come to Manchester United. What are you saying? Manchester United, whom he might not feel the team has the players he needs to reach the level. Currently now, Arsenal is better than Manchester United.
That's what you feel.
Not I'm feeling.
You understand? Manchester United entered and won Carling Cup. Then
Carling Cup, those condom trophy.
No. So now it's a condom trophy.
That's not a trophy. Manchester United, Arsenal had a better season than Manchester United.
That's what you feel. That's
Did you win? If they had won the FA Cup, they would have had a better season.
See, Jeremiah, there's something you always say that this season that you bet all your money in Arsenal to win Premier League. I'm not against that, but I'm trusting God that God will keep us alive to see next season. May 13 Premier League is over. Then we'll see who laugh last.
Ole.
So as it stands now, about Mbappe, I don't think that Mbappe will come to Liverpool or Arsenal. I know it's not possible. Liverpool Football Club, I know cannot sign any player as it stands now 100 million. I'm even surprised they even brought out 70 million pounds to sign Dominic to SummerSlam. I'm really surprised. I'm surprised because after signing Nunes 80 million pounds, I don't know he didn't perform. Because the owner of Liverpool, Henry and Co. They hardly spent huge amount of money in transfer. So Liverpool cannot bring 200 million to sign Mbappe. Even Arsenal cannot even do it. As a Samson, Arsenal cannot. Even Chelsea will not even try it. As a Samson, even Casoda. Imagine Casoda. I really wish it was before now. But they say 100 million. They will not even price. They will carry the money and go there and drop it. But as a Samson, they cannot do that transfer. It's not possible. I don't think Mbappe is coming to Premier League. I don't think so.
Okay, just as you have denied that him coming to Arsenal is a taboo, but there are preferences out there that Arsenal is a place he would also love to come to. So how will you deal with that?
Well, all over this rumor and speculation all over the internet.
Because they said he's actually the
First of all,
preference when it comes to Premier League.
First of all, I think his father is his agent. We have never mentioned anything of him being linked to any Premier League club. Has never made mention of it. Secondly, we all know the only people who are interested in his dream club is Real Madrid. So the speculation going online saying Mbappe, Arsenal, Mbappe is just for you to just hope high. Even Arteta cannot manage Mbappe. Mbappe has more trophy than Arteta.
I think the problem is too effective.
People have dreams, you know.
And he's not playing for national team.
How you as a coach, your player has more trophy than you. So,
it's nothing. That's ego.
Let's not talk about that one for now. Let's just leave it.
Okay, Manchester United have been rumored to be speaking with Inter Milan for Onana, and actually, right now, David De Gea contract is over. What is your take on that? Because Manchester United are trying to proceed in signing Onana.
First of all, let me say before Mr. Wilson says something. I think it's a good deal for. I think if Pep Guardiola had the chance, he could have gotten Onana if he had the chance. But he already has number one. He getting Onana would be a kind of betray. Onana has that kind of pattern of football he really wants. I see us going back to again pressing of next season because Onana is a kind of player. Just that sometimes the only bad thing about his overconfidence. So I don't like much with but he's the kind of player that I know. I'm very sure that Man U is going to possess football and going over to the guy. I don't think the way Manchester United treated the guy is right because I think the guy is our legend. Even as much as possible that he hasn't won that major trophy like Champions League. So I think he's our legend. But the way they treated him was not really okay with me. I think Manchester United could have, even if they really wanted to terminate his contract, I think it's give him a farewell speech like the way Chelsea did to Asamoah. So for now, let me don't conclude yet. Let's see how things works out. But I know David De Gea is not going to be the number 2 choice in Manchester United unless something happen. And no club has been linked to him except all these other Arabian, which is no longer interested in.
Let me say something about the game before I go back to Onana. You know, for the game situation as it stands now, the truth is that Eric Ten Hag don't want the game anymore. Not that he's a bad goalkeeper, he's not a bad goalkeeper. Just that the kind of football he plays, because he likes possessing from the back to the attack, to the midfield, to the attack. So at Sansa, and the game is not good at his feet. So I believe that Manchester United will look for a new goalkeeper right now. But I'm going to what my brother Caleb said there. The way Manchester United is going about the game, it's not making sense at all. I was expecting that at least honor him as this legend that I've stayed with the club about 10 to 11 years now, if I'm not mistaken. He has been there with Manchester United for a long time, but at least give him some respect, even if they don't want him anymore. So
he should have been applauded some respect.
Yes.
Quickly before
let me go to Onana before we close the show because of time factor. Okay. You know, coming to Onana, yesterday I was reading something and I noticed that Inter Milan now have immediately they saw that Manchester United have put in interest on Onana. They increased the offer from 45 million pounds to 65 million pounds. You see how the transfer market is really gradually exactly. Only Manchester they always do this thing. So I'm even surprised to see the deal yesterday that the team have moved from 45 million pounds to 5 million pounds, and I believe that Manchester United will still go again for the second bid. And they sign Onana, I believe that.
For them to have a talk. So within the clubs in England, who would you say have had a better transfer window?
I will go with Arsenal.
Do you agree with that?
That's what you want to hear now. Is it not what you want
That's
to hear?
not what I want to hear. Just tell me.
You have always been the best. At the end, you become the last.
Don't worry. You watch out as Arsenal would triumph.
Well, I will watch you guys preseason. So the way you play on preseason,
you know how it is.
Like last, when I know you guys will be a very tough problem. This last season I went was against. So watch the game. I say no. I say this Arsenal I see is going to be a very big problem this season. So kudos to Arteta. He's a young manager. He still have more to learn if he's willing to learn. So Him having a very young squad, which I say you guys don't need a very big name. See that squad he has, now he can manage it. He can manage it very well. So him having that squad is very good. So Arsenal has had the better transfer season. I hope you guys will establish it in the league next season.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Mr. Wilson. Thank you, Mr. Caleb, for your die analysis in this transfer life. Thank you. Endeavor to comment with us. Bye.